Hi, it's Stephen Del Castillo, Krav Maga Martial Arts, and I wanted to come to you live today here, especially because my Facebook Live has been suspended for a long time, so I haven't been going online. But I decided that I could come online here on this live, YouTube Live, and who knows if this works out really, really well, maybe this will be the platform that I start delivering the lessons of the week. The one that I've been talking about when I've been on the floor this weekend, I wrote about it earlier in the week too. So if you get my emails, my blogs, then you've already read some of this. But I've been talking about the fact that Krav Maga Martial Arts, we train all of the muscles in a student's body, right? We train the student to have strength and endurance, and so that they can perform their martial and self-defense skills. And besides that, when you combine, of course, the training with healthy nutritional habits and other positive rest habits and things as well, of course, it creates health and longevity. And that's all an important part of the training. But the lesson this week is that the most important muscle that we train at Krav Maga Martial Arts is actually the brain, the mind, right? And we train the mind a couple ways. One is that we are, of course, training the mind to have a certain degree of preparedness and toughness, so that should, God forbid, anyone have to actually ever apply the self-protection piece of what we do, they're prepared mentally. And the mental preparedness is at least as important as the physical preparedness when it comes to a real-world self-defense situation. But beyond all that, the mind is the thing that allows us to live a good and happy, successful life. All of the things happen really in the mind. We create our future with the mind. We create realities by the way we react to things, and we create realities by the way we proact to things. And all of those things begin with our thoughts and our beliefs, right? And our thoughts and our beliefs that then drive our behaviors, and through these things we create our realities, right? So the mind is the most important thing. What I wrote about in the blog is that the mind, when we train and develop the mind adequately, the mind is what allows us to make the right choices, empowering choices in our lives. For example, one who has prepared and equipped their mind correctly has the focus to focus on the things, on the life, on the results that he or she wants, instead of the endless focusing on the things we don't want. The person who has developed their mind correctly possesses the respect, healthy self-respect, respect for self and respect for others. The person that has adequately prepared the mind has the discipline to complete the things that he or she started, to accomplish the things that he or she says is important to him or her. The person that's developed the mind has the confidence to go boldly in pursuit of their dreams, in spite of the obstacles and fears that may hold them back. And let's face it, fears is the number one thing that holds people back from their destiny. And that is in your mind as well. So confidence is another choice that one with the prepared mind can exhibit. And then, of course, the attitude of gratitude that makes everything better. And vision, the last piece that allows us to see in our mind and create in our mind the reality in which we will then live into. And I made, like I said, if you already read the blog, you already know this, but I'll say it again here. For years, I said something to people, and it's not that the thing is not true. It is true, but I missed an important piece of it. And it was generally when I was speaking to somebody who was hurting themselves, right? They were living with limiting beliefs and or living with self-fulfilling prophecies based on, or any other form of stinking thinking based on erroneous data. But more than that, because what I used to tell the people is I used to say, look, everything in life's a choice. And the insinuation of this is, look, you can change. You're not a tree. And this is true. But here's the part I missed, is that while that's a simple statement, it's not easy to do. It requires training. It requires mental training, and it requires mental training, perhaps with the help of a few friends. So I've come to the realization that's one of the most important things we do here in my mission and my calling at Krav Maga Martial Arts, is we prepare people to live and we empower them to lead. What we are really doing is giving them the mental training to go forth and prosper in the world. So excited about that, and excited to talk to you. Hope you enjoy this. Feel free to comment. Make sure to check us out on tampakravmaga.com if you'd like to find out more about our organization, because if you're not already training with us, we would be honored to serve you. And there's no better time than the present to get started.